Okay, this is a screw choke. I call it a screw choke. It was taught to me by Eric Paulson years and years and years and years ago. I use this a lot again on BJJ folk who are trying to shrimp and make space and stuff. If you get it right, it's a brilliant choke. If you get it wrong, it's a horrendous neck crank. It depends whether you care. Right, so I'm in side control. I'm trying to get into side control, or I've got to this point. He's making a frame and he's doing the trying to shrimp out to try and retake guard. My elbow blocks as I drop my hip. Okay, and in doing this, I'm kind of stopping him shrimping to retake guard. I've turned onto my side, I'm driving my hip in. My hip bone is still on his hip, believe it or not. You can't see it from this angle. All right, because he's forcing me away and stuff here, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pummel underneath his arm, and I get his tricep on the back of my armpit, if I can, or on the back of my arm. I then reach over the top of his head, and I'm going to go as deep as I can. I'm going to try and grab his shoulder. It's already not very nice for him. My bicep is cutting the carotid on this side, and I'm going to use his own shoulder. Now, what I need to do for it to be not a horrendous neck crank and just a choke is I need to keep him on his side for a moment. So I need to bring him further onto his side. As soon as I bring him onto his side, I can get deeper and I can get tighter, making that little triangle between my bicep and his shoulder. And I'm a bit worried that Graham's going to tap already. Okay, I then put my hands together and I'm going to drive everything in that direction, putting pressure on the back of this arm and squeezing at the same time. So all I do is I just add pressure to get the tap there. Okay, it will choke. If you put him flat and squeeze as hard as you can, basically you're trying to pop his head off the top of his head. It works beautifully against people. As I say, I use it all the time, especially against people who are always pushing away to retake guard.